Hey everybody, Doug Reynolds here, your Sacramento area realtor. Today I'm sitting with Matt Gouget, excellent lender, helping you with refinances or purchases for your mortgage needs. And I want to talk about a topic. You hear this word and it's kind of, some people understand it, some people don't. So can you talk about jumbo loans, Matt? What is a jumbo loan and kind of what is the difference between a jumbo and a conforming loan? Just to kind of educate the people watching.
Sure. And I'm licensed in all of California, do business all over California, but main market where I live and work is Sacramento and Sacramento regional. And so to define what's jumbo and what's conforming conventional, we can go up to $598,000 loan. As a conventional loan, once you get above that, it's considered a jumbo loan. And
that's the loan amount?
The loan amount,
yeah,
correct.
So not the purchase price,
right.
But the loan amount. And that's for Sacramento County?
Yeah, that's Sacramento County, Placer County, and it's county by county. If you're in Alameda County, some of these Bay Area, or Orange County, you can go up to $822,000. So it's quite a bit higher
for your loan amount.
For your loan amount, right? And that's important to consider because if somebody calls me and they're in contract at $775 and they're planning on putting down one down payment, but we say, hey, let's get to this $598 loan amount, because with a conforming loan, it's going to be a lot easier loan process. Right now, actually, the rates are better for conforming loans than they are for jumbo.
Okay.
And before, when rates were similar, or maybe you could even get a better deal on jumbo, a good lender would try to advise, if it's close, of course. If you're buying a $2 million property, you've got almost no choice. Put down 1.5 or get into a jumbo loan. But the lending restrictions are a lot tighter, and so they're going to have for the jumbo loans.
Okay.
Right, and so the lender is going to require you to have reserve funds. The debt to income ratios that they'll qualify you for are going to be a lot stricter, and they're really going to fine tooth comb your file. And as much as somebody might think, well, I'm a straightforward deal, I've owned this company for 9 years, you'd be surprised at what a jumbo lender could dig and dig and dig, and I want this document and that document and this, and prove this, and write a letter for this. And so to avoid all that, if it's even close, I'll say, hey, let's look at putting an extra 5% down and get you into a conforming loan, just because everybody, I think, if they can avoid a little bit of pain on the underwriting, loans aren't always fun. And people, I talk to clients. I talked to a client yesterday. I said, hey, listen, I want to get all my stuff in so that there's no conditions being requested by the lender, and it's just an easy process. And I told them, of the 7,000 plus loans that Answer Home Loans did last year, there was literally 0 where it was turn in a loan and then have docs spit out on the other side. It's ultimately going to be, here's the backup documentation we're needing. And jumbo loans are just going to be more thorough on that. And in the current environment we're in 2021, with a lot of uncertainty last year for lenders have gotten even stricter. There was jumbo products where you could put 5 or 10% down, and those were widely available in the broker world where I do business. And throughout 2020, some lenders pulled back and said, no, we're going to require at least 20% down. We're going to require a 40% debt to income ratio. And so they've gotten a lot stricter, especially in that jumbo space, to where somebody who looks really good on paper and would fly through underwriting on a conventional loan might have trouble in the jumbo market. So it's an important distinction to make, and when you talk to the lender, that should become part of the conversation, especially in our market. There's a lot of stuff that's available, $700,000, $800,000, $900,000, and if you're already putting 20% down and you can put an extra 5 or an extra 10 to get to that conforming loan limit, a lot of times it makes sense. When you're borrowing that much money, the difference between 2.5% 30-year fixed and 2.75 can be significant. And also just the way it's underwritten. If somebody's self-employed, they know, or they should know, that lending has gotten a lot stricter for them with the uncertainty of 2020. And so looking forward in 2021, those folks are going to have trouble because jumbo's gotten stricter, self-employed guidelines have gotten stricter, and so yeah, that's that.
Okay, so it's really the amount of, based on the area that you live in, the amount of the loan. If it's over a certain amount, then you're going to fall into a jumbo loan,
Right.
where the rate would maybe be a little bit higher, and your underwriting guidelines are going to be a little bit stricter as well. It's going
Right.
to take a little bit more going through the process and stuff. Okay. So your lender should kind of try to educate you a bit on, hey, if you can have a little bit more down, you can actually get out of the jumbo and into the conforming, and it's going to kind of adjust your loan for you a little bit better this way and that way.
Right. And one thing I did forget too is as me and you both know, it's super competitive, and if somebody's got 3 or 4 different offers, time to close is going to become a factor. A lot of jumbo lenders, because they're strict and because they're fine-tooth combing these files, they might take 45 or 60 days to close. And if you have to write an offer that's going to take 2 months to close, and the seller gets another offer that's conforming and that can close in 25 days, it only makes sense that the seller is likely going to want to choose the offer that's going to close a month sooner.
Okay. So if you're falling into that category, you're looking at purchase price in the $700,000-$900,000 range, million plus, reach out to Matt, and he's going to be able to kind of walk you through the ins and outs, whether you will be jumbo or conforming on your loan, educate you on that, and really get you dialed in so that you can, put your best foot forward when it comes to time to writing that offer. So feel free to reach out to Matt for any of those mortgage needs. I'm available for helping you buy or sell real estate in the Sacramento area. And thanks for watching. We'll talk to you soon. Clear skies.